Welcome back to Mal's Board Game Room, live from Fallcon 37, and I'm here with...
Hi, Paparazzo Dave Chapman from the rathole.ca.
So we're going to be doing a live playthrough of the game Diceborn Heroes, which is designed by a local designer, which is Keith, that we have along with us here to go through the game. Now, I've played this one before. Dave, have you played it before?
It's been a couple of years.
Perfect. So, yeah, it's been a little while for me as well. So we'll see how it goes. This is a cooperative. Last time I played, I died, and I never got resurrected. So I'm hoping for better luck this time.
That's why I'm here.
Let me set this up here, and then we're gonna have a better... And
switch things around.
Put that on the table. Perfect. So
we finally figured out how to stream this on both of our channels at the same time.
It took a bit.
It took a bit. We had to jump around. The normal process of, here, you just have to do it, didn't want to work. So it's like, probably because I'm doing this on my phone and her laptop.
Who knows?
Whatever, we got it. We're here, we're doing the thing. We've got Diceborn Heroes. Talk to us.
All right. Well, so Diceborn Heroes is a 1-to-4-player cooperative fantasy dice game. The three of us together are be going on one of the 8 different adventures included in the game, and then we're going to be facing off against a final boss. If collectively we beat the boss, then we are heroes for the day and we win the game.
Excellent.
All right, so each of us have been given 2 of these bounty cards. These bounty cards are going to give us a personal goal that we're trying to accomplish and a little backstory for our characters. And then we'll be selecting one of the 4 different classes, starting classes to play as. Now, as we play through the game, we're going to be able to level up and maybe specialize our class into one of the 22 different subclasses included in the game. So once we play through, we'll be able to develop our character a little more and try to build something that can take on our final boss. All right.
Okay, the flavor text on these are amazing. Can I read this out loud?
By all means, yeah, do.
Okay, I'm a loner with no names. With no name. Their motives are a mystery but determined. Have a monster be defeated by the poison damage, gain an additional thing. The other one is a sailor lost at sea. When a whirlpool swallowed their ship, now they search for clues of their past. I'm going to go with this.
Yeah,
right.
So we're going into the water, so this might be...
Oh, that'd be quite perfect.
Yeah.
I'm from a fishing village, so this is right up my alley.
A noble spy from the north looking to infiltrate and stop the room tech research. Have no wounds at the end of a quest and gain an additional fist.
Nice.
All right, I think since I need to be the healer, since one of our players may have died in a previous version, I'm going to start this game, leaving my small village, a bright-eyed hero wants to heal the sick of Divalus. My goal is to heal all wounds from a poisoned hero. So.
Very neat.
All right, so we've selected our bounty. I'm going to choose one of the hero classes to have. So we have 4 starting hero classes. We have mage, a priest, a fighter, and thief. Now, we can have multiples of each class if we feel like it, but I feel like for me to want to heal people, I will play as one of the priest characters.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, I'm a sailor lost at sea. I'm going to be the fighter because I'm, what is it? That movie. Oh man, it's not good. It's going to bug me now. Jason Bourne. I'm Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne, yeah.
Fantasy stuff.
She's Popeye. The Robin Williams one. I'm going to be the thief because, why not?
Yeah. Perfect. So each of our characters has their starting dice shown on the top left, along with our starting hit points.
So I get 2 green one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 2 green die. That's not green.
And these dice are beautiful.
Yeah, the idea is that they're gemstones that certain heroes called Diceborn can use to unlock their special feats.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Each of us has one of these silver hero tokens. I'll give you one as well.
Thank you.
And these tokens can be exhausted in order to do our special heroic feats. So once per quest, I can exhaust it to prevent a wound to a hero or ally.
So mine is, I can assign a second attack die.
So that's when you accomplish that. There is actually this one right there.
Never mind, I'll read the right thing.
Yeah.
So mine is, I can reveal enemy attack cards before assigning dice.
Correct.
I can deal 1 damage, can't be...
That's a retaliate.
Retaliate.
So, yeah.
Nice.
All right. So we have 2 amazing content creators here. Who would like to read our first scenario?
I read the last one.
Sure, I can
All
read
right.
this one. Viridian Mines. Gus the Miner. Okay, like, this is Gus the Miner. All right, perfect. So monsters are attempting to cave in the mines. A group of heroes shown up to stop them. But Gus the Miner is in trouble. Protect the miner. Add Gus the Miner as an ally with a 6 die assigned. Oh, so his die is always 6.
Yeah.
Nice. Reveal an additional monster. Oh, it comes at a cost.
Yeah.
All right, so we have him as a new ally.
Perfect. So that's just going to cover up the
Perfect.
plus
We'll
part
put
of
it
the
here.
board here. And then as part of setup, we reveal 1 monster per hero from the corresponding level 1 monster deck. Now it does say to reveal an additional monster, so with 3 players, that'll be 4 monsters from this level 1 deck.
Oh,
So we are refacing the shoe.
oh, I thought you meant like a shoe.
No,
But
no,
the
no.
shoe is quite cute. They're all quite cute.
They're menacingly horrible monsters that are coming after
Don't be
us.
defeated.
Yeah.
Or don't be fooled
They-
by the cuteness.
They look cute until
okay,
they
that
start.
one, that
rabbit.
last one doesn't. Last one does look mean.
Yeah.
But okay, like I'm just gonna show you real quick. Look at this one. How cute is this one? And then you have this one that does look quite mean. So, okay.
All right, so these are going to be the enemies that we are facing up against that are trying to cave in the mines. So we need to defeat these 4 enemies, and that would be the end of the first stage of our quest. Gus here is coming in with a 6 die assigned, so the dice that we're assigning and that he's assigned is going to be what enemies target for their attacks. So him having a high number means he is very
Oh, he's
susceptible
gonna
to
be-
enemy attacks.
right.
So we need to put in high numbers to make sure that to draw some of the attacks away from him.
Okay.
There's also a special quest action on here. This requires a die 3 or higher that one of us can place instead of attacking in order to find the cause of the cave-in. And if before the end of the quest we've done that, we're going to get one of these special items that were included as part of this scenario pack. That would be the Prism Pendant.
Wonderful.
All right, so we finished our setup. We've got our starting dice and our heroes.
Yep.
So we're ready to start the first round of combat.
All right.
Perfect.
All right, so the way it works is we grab both our dice and we roll our dice. Cool. So hopefully you should have 2 different numbers that you can use. You're going to choose one of these dice to assign to one of your 3 available actions.
Perfect.
The die slots on the right is where you place the die to choose what action you want to do. The top 2 numbers require a minimum die number in order to perform that action. But the bottom one can be done with any number.
Okay.
Now, on top of targeting, it is also going to be the order that the attacks go off in. Low numbers are going to go first, and they're going to work their way up towards higher numbers.
So my 6 die would be activated last.
Right, yes.
I'll do
What is
this.
backstab?
All right, so some of the symbols, there's a little brief glossary there.
Oh, and it's right on the board.
But in general, anything in a red box is a passive ability, so that circle with the line is a dodge. And then afterwards, when your ability activates, you're going to poison an enemy of your choice.
So what do we think? Should I smack someone for 1 and draw an item, or should I poison somebody?
Now you also want to make sure you have no wounds at the end, so a dodge could be really
Could be
useful
useful.
as well. Although stealing some items, you never know.
We'll do that first.
All right. So since we're all playing high numbers, I'm also going to jump in on that. Whenever there's a tie, we get to choose the order to break the ties.
Okay, right? And he's a 6 as well.
right.
So far, all 4 of us have
Yeah.
a 6.
But we can only place one of our 2 dice. So the other die is just going to sit off to the side for now. It just always gives us an option of 2 dice to choose from. Once we complete our goal, then we can spend tokens to place more than 1 die.
Okay.
So we'll work on that. So now we've locked in our choices. Each of these monsters are going to get a card from this deck now. It's going to give them a number between 1 and 6 as well. So it's going to determine the order that they attack in and also who they're going to target for the attack.
And what's the difference between the blue and the red number?
Very good question, Val. You're ahead of the
Thank
game here.
you.
Someone's been paying attention to school. So, blue. It's not me either.
It was me.
The colors.
Keener. Sorry, please continue.
The colors of these attack cards are going to come into play when we come up to the boss.
Oh.
The boss is going to change what it does based on the color of the card. But in general, red is bad.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
Yes.
All right, so now they've each received their initiative card. And so now we're going to start resolving the attacks, starting with the lowest numbers, going up to the higher numbers. We all have high attacks, but they're going to take a while to charge up. So we'll start, so the enemies are going to get the jump on us.
Okay.
Our first culprit will be the Vampire Bat. It has a two initiative card.
Okay.
Its attack is going to poison a hero, and it's
Oh,
going to look for a hero with a die that's 2 or higher for the target of its attack. Now there are 4 current dice in play because Gus also has a 6.
Right.
Whenever there's a tie, players can choose who takes the hit on this.
So my ability or my
Yeah.
special thing is if I defeat an enemy while being poisoned or stunned, I get an additional
Hero
fist.
token, yes.
So it might make sense to poison me.
Yes.
That's sort of what you're looking to do. You're looking to take the hits for us.
That's right. There we go. The things I do for you guys.
You know,
I'll drink
this is
the
all
Kool-Aid.
about every hero gets a chance to shine as being the star for the game. This is your moment.
This was it. Nice.
All right. Next up, the next lowest numbers would be these 2 4s here. Once
Right.
again, whenever there's a tie, players can choose the
Okay.
order to break them.
Okay.
So we'll go left to right here. The shoe is going to deal 1 damage, and it's going to look for a target that's 4 or higher. Again, we have a 4-way tie, so we can choose who takes the hit on this one.
So this one does
Damage and stun.
stun, but if I have a dodge.
Now, the stun turns off dodges and retaliates.
Oh,
Take the
So
other
you
guy.
definitely don't want to take that one.
all right.
I think you're going to want to dodge this poison when it comes around to that. So I'll take the hit for this. I take 1 damage.
Okay.
This will get discarded now that attack is done. And then we have a damage and stun. I think we can let Gus take the hit on this one.
Honestly, Gus needs to step up.
yeah,
yeah.
Right. Come on, Gus.
So old Gus over here with his little pickaxe. The scorpion goes up and gives him a little sting. All right. And then
All right.
next up, this Mandragora is going to poison a hero that has to die 5 or higher.
I
And then
dodge.
our thief is going to dodge the attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now, collectively, we get to go. We've been charging up these attacks for a while.
Yes.
And we can choose the order to resolve these attacks.
Perfect. Ideally, I'd like to go so I can defeat him to get the benefit of
Absolutely.
the poison,
I
right?
think you should do this right
Go
now.
for it.
So will I be able to defeat them though?
So your attack, body
Okay,
slam.
so what happens? I'm doing a body slam. I attack by 3, then I take 1 damage.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you can
so
choose
what-
one enemy. Each
do
of
they
the enemies
all-
has their hit points on the right side
So I
of
can
their
kill
card.
all of them.
Yeah.
Now, if we don't defeat them, they stick around.
They stick around
So I'm going
until we
after
do.
the scorpion because that one does 2 things, and I think that's annoying.
It's a good one, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go after the scorpion. I defeat
Perfect. So
him.
you would do 3, which would defeat it. So you
Yeah.
would then get to claim that card as a
Oh, and I
reward.
keep it, don't I?
Exactly. So as we defeat these
I'm
monsters,
mounting it on my wall. Perfect, and then that gives me an extra fist.
Correct. There you go. And now you can tuck your bounty card just under the bottom left of your hero card.
So like this?
There you go. So now
Oh,
you
because
can
now I have this
choose.
ability as well.
Yes.
So I can assign a second dice now when I'm attacking.
That works
Look
great.
how powerful I am. It's too bad I'm poisoned and I'm about to die.
You also suffer one from the retaliate of your
From the
attack.
retaliation. Do I get my poison now?
No, once the round finishes, then poisons are going to trigger.
Okay.
The other thing is, because we defeated this monster, the number on the left is the number of attack cards we return from the discard pile back into the deck.
Right, because the discard pile, if we run out,
If this attack deck does run out, at the end of the round, we lose the game.
yeah.
So we
that's
want to make
good.
sure we're defeating these monsters quickly and
Yeah.
adding more cards back
Yes.
into the deck. All right, so
I do love that about this game, I gotta say.
It's
I'm
got
a
two
big
tugs.
fan of all that, how it works.
It really is a tug of war of I need to not die, and I need to kill things quickly. So
Yeah.
it's how
And
do
we
I
haven't
do
even got
this?
to the leveling up.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right. I'll do my attack now. So I'm going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. It would deal an additional damage if they were undead with my purifying spell. Unfortunately, none of these are undead, but I will deal 2 damage, and that's going to defeat this Mandragora, who only had 2 hit points.
Perfect.
So now that this enemy's defeated, I'm going to claim this as a reward, and we get 1 card back from the discard pile.
Wonderful.
And we're already halfway through these monsters.
Yeah.
All right. So mine doesn't do any damage. It just does the poison.
Exactly.
And what does this do in context of these
Yes,
guys?
so at the end of a combat round, once all the attacks have resolved, any hero or enemy who's poisoned would then take 1 point of damage.
All right.
And that's going to happen every round.
Right. So I think I should probably go with, because he does the worst of it, so I'm going to do the vampire bat.
That's
Yeah.
a good choice.
Good.
All right, then
That's
we
the
double
guy
check.
that got me,
Has
wasn't it?
anybody else met any of their conditions? Not
No.
yet, so...
Now, does Gus do anything?
Gus, he would do his 6, which currently has no action, so
Oh.
he does nothing.
So he's just there.
He kind of fumbles around with his pickaxe. Golly!
All right, sounds good. So that's the end of the round now.
Yeah, so then he would take a poison damage, and then
so will I.
you as well.
Now
1
I
point
have,
of
so I'm halfway down because I have
Yeah.
a health of 4.
Yep.
And I'm
So that's on me as our priest. So my bounty does want me to heal all wounds from a poison hero. So I think now would be a good time for me to jump in and make a difference.
now,
Let's
does
see how
that
this goes.
heal the poison or no?
I just need to heal all the wounds off of poison.
So I'm
hero.
still poisoned,
Yeah, I'll just
but I'm
put
okay
a
about it.
band-aid over it.
Right,
It'll
I
be
took some
fine.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. I have
All right.
several elixirs that'll help out.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Roll
this goes
again.
away then.
Your damage sticks around.
Oh, you haven't healed me yet.
I have not healed you yet.
Yeah, that was
I'll be
exciting.
getting around for it.
Oh, 2 1s.
You
All
got
right.
4 and a 4.
Now, we each have our hero token, so we could exhaust a hero token to either do our special ability or to re-roll, if you wish.
Okay.
I feel like I should be using that and re-rolling. I can re-roll or...
Or deal 1 point of
Or-
damage.
right.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
Because need to do that.
So I have the ability of placing both my dice if I want.
Yes.
So with the 4, I can activate the counter,
Yeah.
which says like, is that a reroll? What is this?
As a
one?
retaliate, so that means
Okay.
anything that would hit you is going to take damage back. So that's really useful if you
So I
expect...
think I will do that.
Yep.
And it has like a shield symbol next to it.
Yes.
Now the other one I could activate is the bash, which is attacks 1, removes shields first.
Yeah, so that's good if enemies have a lot of shields.
Which
you'll
none
be
of
able
them
to
really
go
do.
for it.
Oh, we only have these 2.
Yeah, we
still.
only have
so maybe
2.
I'm not going to spend this yet, because there's a lot of us, only 2 enemies. I
So
don't think we need to.
Once these 2 enemies are defeated, all our spent tokens are going to come back.
Oh, so might as well then.
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying is, sure. All right.
Perfect. So you're
Do
going to
that.
flip over one of your tokens to show that you've used one.
Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on to my token yet, but I do have a heal coming down your way. So
So you say, we'll see.
you never know. That's the thing. These attack cards sometimes can surprise us.
Oh,
They'll have
please,
some
see?
negative effects as well. Let's see what each of these enemies get. So we do have a 6 and a 5. All right, so now our lowest number is our fighter, who has a bash at a 4. So the fighter's going to be able to do their attack first.
Oh, I go first.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, perfect. Which one do I want to do first?
It's a good question.
Um,
So many choices.
I could have
How much
hit
damage
the
can you do?
1,
Yeah.
and then I have a retaliation.
That sucks though.
So if you do 1 damage to this, the poison will kill it at the end of the round.
True.
good.
So let's do that. I'll hit the vampire bat with
That was
1.
his first.
And these are
one, too.
double-sided there. So
remove-
that,
He had
To show it's
I
done,
move it off
or-
to the side,
Oh, to show
just to
that
show
it's
that that's resolved.
Perfect.
It's still a target for some enemy attacks.
Oh,
but-
so good.
yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
And your other 4 gets to go.
So then in this case, it's a shield.
Yeah, so you're going to get one of these block tokens.
Yeah.
And that's going to prevent the next point of damage you have. So
It's
just
good
knock
because
that
I'm
off.
hurt.
All right. Next up is 5. So we have a 2-way tie. You have your dodge, and then the vampire bat's going to go. So you can choose to resolve your attack first, or you can have the bat go first.
So maybe we kill the bat, don't be
I was
poisoned.
going to say, I can have the bat. I mean, either way, I'm going to get to dodge the bat.
Yeah,
So it doesn't
so-
matter. So I'll
We'll
dodge
let
the bat,
We'll dodge the bat.
and then I will poison the shoe.
I think that's the right choice.
Nice.
All right. All right, and next up, 6s. So we have the shoe at 6, and I'm at 6, and Gus, who just kind of
Right,
fumbles
Gus.
around. I'm going to activate my 6, so heal 2 wounds from any hero, or revive a KO'd hero. I'm going to heal 2 wounds off
I
our
was
fighter.
hoping you'd pick me.
I really thought that you were really looking forward to that. So that accomplishes my bounty here, which says I need to heal all wounds from a poison hero. So that
Perfect.
means this is going to get tucked under here, and I'm going to get another hero token if I can tuck it under properly. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
And she has a block,
Yep.
so she can just
Take
cancel,
it
take it.
and not take it.
Exactly.
Except
Yeah.
it's only going to hit a hero with a 6 die assigned, so that
So
is
So
it's
going
that's
to go
you
after
or
me.
Gus.
Yeah, I'll take the hit,
Okay.
but I can use my hero token to prevent a wound to a hero
Okay,
and ally.
nice.
So I will use that to put up a magic ward and prevent that damage.
Perfect.
All right, and that will be the end of that next round. So at the end of this round, everything is poisoned.
Yep.
It's going to start
So
taking
I
another
am still
damage.
poisoned, and a shield's not going to
Bat's dead.
protect against that.
Correct, and the bat's dead.
I
So
take
the last
my-
person to target it with the attack is going to claim that.
So that was me.
Yep.
Sweet, and we get two
We get
cards,
2 cards
back.
back.
I'll just show you guys. So we get 2 cards back for defeating it, and then I will add that to my wall
So far,
of
yeah.
trophies.
Nail, 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 nail.
All right, so we have 1 enemy left. So let's get our dice and roll again.
Okay. A 3 and a 3.
Perfect.
Now, rolling doubles
Yep.
brings me back if I was dead.
Correct. Yeah.
And I keep rolling doubles now. Watch, I'm gonna die and not roll any now.
It's like a
That's exactly what's
JRPG.
gonna happen.
No one ever really is gone. You're just knocked out.
You're just, unconscious.
Yes. So we also do have this quest action over here to find the cause of the cave-in. So instead of attacking, one of us can place a die on there. To
I
keep
think
that.
I should, because I have a 3. I can't activate my big ones.
I think that's a good
I
choice.
could also do 2 still. Place 1 there and 1 here.
You could, yeah.
So maybe I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'll place my 3 here, and I will place my 3 over there.
Perfect. And I'm just going to line up another heal in case someone else needs that, because we could resolve all the
I wonder who
attacks.
that's gonna be.
All right. We're good. Let's see what our shoe gets.
Oh my!
So he also has a 6, so that means that it'll be going last. So our 1 is going to resolve their attack first.
So I do 1 damage.
Perfect. This will flip over to 2.
Perfect.
Hidden blade.
Our 3 can go next.
Okay, so which 3 do we want to do? Does it matter with this one?
So this is just a
So at
lock
the end,
thing.
kind
Yeah.
of a deal. It was
Yeah.
okay. So I hit by 1 and remove shields first.
Right.
So I'll go ahead and kill the shoe,
And that's another
add
one
it
for
to
your
my
wall.
trophy, and then we get 1 card back with
Perfect.
this
So
one.
his card is discarded, and then it just immediately go to the bottom of the deck.
Perfect.
All right. And
Totally a
then
killer.
I'm going to do my 4, which is heal 2 off of any hero. I will every point of healing can either remove a wound or a condition. So I'll remove 1 wound and 1 poison.
Yes,
off of
please.
our fighter.
I am no longer poisoned. I feel so much better.
All right. That'll be the end of the round. Since there's no monsters left, we get to resolve the end of quest special abilities on this card. So the end of quest says, if we lock a die, we're going to gain 2 spoils cards. So spoils cards are defeated monsters. So since you lock the die, here's 2 more monsters for your spoils pile.
Look at my wall.
And I have no wounds, so now I've
You
successfully
also-
done my thing.
You also gain another hero token, and then you can also slide it under your hero card.
Stop it, I texted with her.
Perfect. And then it says that if Gus survives, we gain the Prism Pendant. So good old Gus rewards us for our heroism by providing this Prism Pendant.
Oh,
And-
prism, not prison.
Yes, Prism. So we can place a die of any color, any number on there in order to re-roll an unassigned die. So I think you should have that since
Okay.
you've had some rolling issues.
Yeah.
It's a dice game. It happens.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? And
Yep.
I love that about Dice Game. That it's
Yeah.
like the great equalizer. Everybody's on a level foot.
And
Right?
the way this goes is that every number is useful. Like low numbers let you go first and act early,
True.
whereas high numbers let you do more powerful
Yeah.
things.
Yes, that's great.
All right, and we are 1/3 of the way through, so that's the first part of our quest.
Going well.
We're gonna go on to the tough. You may have jinxed it now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Or be unconscious.
Right. So now we get to start the town phase. So this all gets removed. We go back after our journey to the town. The
Okay.
first thing that happens is all our status conditions go away. So any poison, stuns,
So I lose my shield.
and shields. Yeah.
Okay.
All our spent hero tokens are now refreshed. And now there may still be some wounds left over from the party members who weren't healed. Each of those characters can choose if they want to rest to fully heal or to continue on with the damage. If you rest, we lose one card off of the top of the deck for each hero who rests. Again, this is being a timer. We want to be very efficient and not waste too many of these cards. I have one wound, so I think I'm fine because I can heal myself. I'm pretty good at that. So.
And I'm feeling pretty good. So
Yeah, and everyone else didn't take any damage. Our thief was nimbly dodging all those bats that were walking around. So we're going to continue on to the next part, which is the leveling up part.
Just roll with it.
That's my neighbor.
Okay.
All right, leveling up, which is my favorite part of the game.
Yes.
It's a real simple system. You take your hero card that you started off with. You're going to flip your hero card over. On the back of your hero card, you're given a choice of specializing your character down one of two character trees. You also have improved versions of two of the abilities from the other side. You're going to get to keep one of your old abilities and cover the bottom of the card with your new hero class.
Yeah, I do like the upgrading portion of
It's
it.
real simple, but it gives you choice.
So just to show you, I was this one here, so the fighter, these were my abilities that I had. So on another level, I can decide if I'm going to keep my counter ability, or if I'm going to keep my body slam ability. And it's a little bit more powerful on the other side as well.
Yeah, you're going to get additional hit points and a different dice as well. So
Perfect. I think I'll keep on the offensive and keep my body slam.
okay, so you have a choice of becoming a master of alchemy or a master of time.
Oh.
The alchemist or time sage. Actually, sorry, that's mine.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
the
say
fighter.
that was a twist.
Sorry, I was looking at my thing. So our fighter could become either a knight or a monk.
A knight or
Yes.
a monk. Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna be a knight.
Great.
I love it.
So you're going to cover the bottom of your cards. Your knight with your body slam ability you hold on to.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of spoils, so we're going to buy some items. So I think I'm going to go with alchemist.
Nice.
So I can transmute some of these items and do special
nice.
things with.
Yeah. Perfect. And what did you become, Dave?
An archer.
Nice.
All right. So now we're going to get our new dice. So I traded one green for one blue.
Oh, blue.
I just add a red.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a red as well.
All right. And now we're going to reveal items. So we reveal 3 items, and we can spend our defeated monsters to buy these items. Then.
Are defeated monsters?
Yep.
So
You're
defeated
Mel
monsters.
can spend her.
I have one.
No.
Oh, you have one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they stay with me, or can I be like, okay, as a group, I buy this one and you take it?
Yeah, so during the town phase, as a group, we can redistribute these monsters and the items and relics that we have as well.
So what we have is the silver flute, which we can discard to summon the silver fang card and attach to an enemy. We have the Luna Shade Dust, which if we discard to that symbol, a stunned...
That is
Oh.
defeat. You get to defeat an enemy.
Stunned an enemy. To a stunned enemy.
Yep.
And then we have the Emerald Eye. Discard to gain a green die for the remainder of the quest. So that gives you like more dice to roll, so higher
Exactly,
probability.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, I like that. Perfect.
Yeah, so I only have 2 dice, whereas the rest of you have 3, so I
That
could
might
really
be,
use
that
that
could be
Emerald
useful,
Eye.
yeah. So is the number here the cost?
Yeah, so that number is the cost. That's the number of monster cards we need to discard
Perfect.
in
So
order
you
to get
have
that.
one.
I do, yes.
Can supplement.
You can
and
supplement
then you
with
can
another
take
one.
the Emerald Eye.
That would be really helpful of
Yeah,
you.
let's do that.
All right.
So these go off my wall?
Just into a discard pile, yep. I will claim that.
Okay.
Do we want to buy anything else here?
Because we could buy all of them if we want. Is there
Yeah.
a benefit to keeping this other than buying items later?
We're going to do another round of shopping after the
Right.
second quest. And also some hero classes may want monsters to use in different fashions as well.
Okay. So is any of these something that we feel we should have or
This is a defensive ability. So the Silver Flute would let us have our puppy Silverfang, who can come in and save the day. They'll attach to an enemy and make sure that enemy can't hit anybody else.
Oh, that's not bad.
That
really
would be
useful.
Yeah, I think
So
that would
really,
probably
it's like we
most
take our
useful.
puppy and we sacrifice
It-
him to this monster.
No,
basically?
so because a lot of people were very worried about Silverfang, we have printed another side of him just to show that he was injured, but he's all right.
Okay, good. I'm glad that came up.
Yeah.
It's such a girl thing, right? Wait,
Yeah.
but what about the puppy? Okay, I say silver flute then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be two of
And
our
I will
cards.
spend these two.
You want to
and
hold
then-
on to him?
Yeah, come over here,
Perfect.
puppy. There we go. So we have the silver flute.
All right.
Wonderful.
Do we want to hold on to our two remaining
I
spoils
think
then
that's
for
probably a
another
good
round?
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might find some
Okay.
good stuff
I was gonna say
later.
dust seems.
So this will
okay.
just get discarded.
Dust.
Yeah,
Dusty.
there's dust everywhere.
Sounds
All right.
good.
With our new treasures in tow, we're going to proceed on to the second part of our quest. So they're all numbered 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
So who would like to read the number 2?
Sure, I can read it
Continue
again.
on.
Okay, so it's on the Saint LaSalle, Dark Mariner. So the heroes hire a boat to voyage across the sea, but it was interrupted by the Dark Mariner. I'm saying that right, Mariner?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. A pirate who is determined to sink the ship. Duel the Dark Mariner. Do not reveal additional enemies. When the Dark Mariner is defeated, each hero receive a spoils card from the monster deck. So that's pretty cool. Now our end of quest is to protect the crew. So locked die. Gain the fate compass and shuffle the pirate's attack card into the attack deck. And then with the Dark Mariner, you reveal one less attack card than the number of heroes.
Right, so he's going to do 2 attacks a turn with 3 of us.
Okay, then I'll just show you guys what that looked like.
That is our nemesis that we're currently up against.
Yeah.
She's quite nasty. So her
Just-
attack. Sorry.
I was gonna say just ask. So some of these aspects are similar to magic.
Yeah.
A little,
little.
I guess. Not.
Yeah.
I mean, only on the most basic level, I think.
Right. Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
it was really
Because
like a
attacks is
dice
defense.
assigning games,
Yeah.
and it sort of has just an order of how they all resolve. So
Nice.
there's an attack, there is defense, there is retaliates. But other than that, the keywords all work the same for the heroes as they do for the monsters. So
Right.
they're the same symbols you're going to see. Okay,
We're
so
ready to
we
go.
have we're not going to reveal additional enemies. So this is one enemy that we have to defeat. Our
Right,
Dark
'cause he
Mariner,
is
she
his
has 14 hit points.
Holy
Yep,
crow!
that's a little step up from the 3 and 2 that we were dealing with
Wow.
before.
Wow, I'm glad I kept the body slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
All right. We do have a quest action there to protect the crew, but it requires a red die.
Which
So
I have one. And
Red
you
is
have
more
one.
for physical-based characters who can stand in the, stand up for those. The blue is more for magical-based items and
Right.
abilities. So
Right.
it lets you choose what your specialty is on these things,
Sure.
the color of dice you select. All right, so we're gonna start our first round of combat, I guess.
So yeah, it's just the one monster.
Just the one, yeah.
But she's a bigger.
She is.
Oh yeah, we played. I remember. I played
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last.
Oh yeah, we roll the dice.
All right,
I don't know
let
what
us
I'm
roll.
doing here.
Nope.
Okay, I'm not upset with this. Well, I could be better. Okay.
All right, so you
And
do
then we
always
still-
have your prism pendant if you want to re-roll a die.
And we
Oh, I
still,
don't need to assign. I just
You would have
assign
to
one and-
assign one and re-roll another.
Oh, well, that's
it
easy.
just, yeah.
Not
Little
any
better.
help,
Yeah.
more helpful. Not
no,
really.
I guess
yeah.
not. Not really.
Not really. Well, that would be
Perfect.
the best option. Then it's just a piercing shot.
Yeah, so normally you can assign one die per hero. The relics lets you use your additional dice for other things.
Right.
Like a re-roll in this case.
Now, being a 6
Yeah.
means that I'm targeted first.
So they'll go in numerical order. So if anything
with
were to
one.
attack
Yeah.
something that there wasn't a number between you and that number, then you would be the target. So
The reason I'm asking, because with my 6, it's
Yeah.
retribution. So I attack by 1 plus anything that wounds that I have incurred.
So it will depend on our numbers. Currently, you have a 4. I was going to assign a 5. So that means your 6 would only be hit by other things with a 6.
Right.
He's going to get 2 cards, so there might be a likelihood of seeing
But
a
I
6.
could play a second dice.
Yes, by exhausting it, and then
By doing my activity,
and by having 2 numbers, you're a bigger target.
Oh no, my thing's changed, hasn't it? Or
Yeah.
is this still here?
That is still there, but you also have a new hero ability, so you can spend a token to jump in front of an attack and protect us. So
Because I'm thinking I kind of want the hit to hit harder.
yeah, so you could put a 6 there and just spend your tokens to take any damage that we would,
Yeah.
and then that would just make your attack
Oh, I
stronger.
would just spend that as that comes along.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
assign it yet. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, then I can hit by harder
Yeah.
since I didn't roll a 5 with my green dice.
All right, so now we're going past the dice assigning phase. We're going to start the round of combat. So we reveal 2 attack cards for the Dark Mariner. 6 and a 3. Okay, so lowest number is going to go first. Mariner has a 6. Its attack is going to do 2 damage, and it's going to look for a hero with a 3 or higher, going for the closest number, which would be
And
our
I'm going
archer.
to use my attack and take that hit.
There we go.
Right?
So you would take 2 points of damage.
Ouch! Ouch! Oh, but I'm tougher now.
You are. You have 5 hit points. You definitely have a lot more hit points in the well.
Perfect.
So
Then our
I'm next.
Fergus. Yep.
2 damage.
Perfect. Now, our Dark Mariner has a retaliate. So every time we target him, we take 1 point of damage back
Oh.
as consequence.
Oh.
Now, a lot of your abilities have avoid counterattacks. So you're
Just
going to be really
not
good
that
at
one.
Yeah, that's your up close and personal
For
one.
volley, could I have attacked for 2? Like, it's attacked 1 to 2 targets. Can I do 1 target twice?
Unfortunately, no. They
That's
have
why-
to be spread out.
That's what I thought.
Now, there is an item here. If we do protect the crew, the special item here,
Oh,
the
good
Fate
for me.
Compass, would let us focus attacks that would target multiple targets into single
I
targets.
see. Okay. Oh, nice.
So this would be very helpful for
Yeah.
that in the future. So my 5 is going to go next. I'm going to do some potion crafting. As an alchemist, I will get to draw a card. If it's a potion, I get to use it right away without discarding it.
Okay,
if it's
nice.
anything else, I just get to keep it. So
Oh,
let's
that's
see what I get.
convenient. It's a
I've
potion.
gotten an antidote potion, so I can use this immediately without discarding it. So heal 1 off of any hero and
Do
remove
not
poison.
heal me yet.
I will heal. I will heal the archer and remove his damage.
Perfect.
And so I have a new
And
potion
now
we
you
can
still
play
have
with.
it, then you
Yep.
can use it later, which is good because I'm taking a lot of damage here, and I might need a little, pick
Yep.
me up.
Help.
I am here. I'll be your support.
All right. Perfect.
All right, so now we're at 6s. So you can choose to resolve your 6 first, or you can have the Dark Mariner go next.
Now, if he attacks, he's
Yeah.
going to hit me. I
Yes.
have more hit points, so I can hit him harder.
You could, yes.
Let's do that.
All right, here we go. So his attack is 2 damage.
So I'm getting
And
another
that'll
2.
hit you for 2.
I am hurting now,
All right.
but he's like really pissed me off, so I'm going to retaliate really hard.
All right, so explain your retaliation.
Well, so I'm doing retribution.
Retribution, yeah.
So I hit by 1, and I also hit by 1 for every wound that I have, and I have
Right.
4 wounds, so I'm hitting him by 5.
For 5. That it single-handedly brings him down to half health.
Right? I thought that was pretty good.
It does still have the retaliate though.
Oh my god.
So he will retaliate for 1.
Which takes me to my 5, so I am unconscious.
You are knocked out, yes. I
I
don't
get
have my
knocked
prevent
out.
wound anymore, so
Oh no!
I do have my revive ability, so I will have to revive you
Yeah.
on our next.
Unless I roll doubles, right?
unless you roll doubles,
Maybe
of course.
that'll happen. I was rolling doubles all earlier.
Yeah.
So now's a good time to talk about what happens when a hero gets knocked out.
Yes.
So they have wounds up to their maximum hit points. All their attack dice return back to their dice pool, and then we lose 1 card off the top of the deck. And then now you're going to roll at the start of every turn, just like normal.
Yeah.
If you roll a pair, you get to remove 1 of the damage tokens,
Yeah.
and you can immediately assign dice to be back in.
Now, if you revive me,
Yeah.
do I partake in that round, or it's just the
No.
next round? Okay.
It'll be the next round.
Perfect. So
Alright.
ideally, I would roll doubles, and then you don't have to spend that.
Exactly.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's roll.
I'm glad I'm still rolling dice.
Yeah, the goal was to never let a player be out.
Right. That I like that.
Yeah.
So I did not roll doubles. I'm still unconscious.
That's all right. Next turn, hopefully you'll be able to come in.
Yes.
Or you know what? Let's make it this turn. Let's throw a heal going your way.
Perfect. So that'll happen at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to kill this guy faster, so I should doing I can do 1 damage and not be retaliated, or I can do 2 damage and he hits me for 1.
I do have a 1 heal at any point with this potion.
But she needs it more at this point.
No, he's gonna
so-
revive me. So
I'm
I'll
doing
count
a
that
heal
full
to
health.
revive her,
right.
but if anyone is about to take 1 damage that would normally defeat them, I can jump in
Okay.
place.
Right.
I can soak that. I'll do the 2 damage
Okay.
when I get there.
All right.
Sadly, my reroll did not help. I needed a 4 or better. I still
And
got a
again.
second 3.
That's the thing. You give it to the player who rolls bad, and they get to roll bad a second time.
Exactly. Are you alive again?
No, I'm not alive yet.
Once 4's happen.
Okay.
So
and
we're
then
locking in.
will she be able to do anything this turn? No.
Not
Not
this
this
turn.
round.
Okay.
I'm just for show right
Yeah.
now.
Because next turn, if I don't roll it, that would be when I would want. Because you're the one who's going to do a bunch of damage in theory.
True. You could
So
assign
I
me
can
3
assign it
there.
there, but I can actually do that. But I want to
Right.
hang on to it for another round.
Sure.
Yeah. So your special ability, you can spend a token to turn your
Jim is
die
here.
down
Hi,
to
Jim.
a 1.
Oh,
Hi, Jen.
even after that's after.
Even
so-
after, yeah.
Oh well,
So you
heck
just
yeah.
need to hit the number to
Yeah.
place it, and then,
then it's a 1,
manipulate it
and
down
it's
to a
fine.
1. So the archer always gets the drop on the enemies, for sure.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, my snipe, my ability, my 4 would have given me an extra 1 hit on him on the first hit. 'Cause he had no wounds.
Yeah. It's a little trickier to do with one boss, but
Yeah.
in the future, definitely going to be helpful. All right, so we have a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
Okay, so our 1 here is
So
going
I
to
hit
go
him for
first.
2.
Yep,
And then I take a damage back.
exactly. He's going to do 2 attacks. They're both heading towards me.
We're doing
so
not bad.
this
No,
is
not
going to
too
do 2 damage to me. And then he is going to attack a second time for 2 damage. And that is unfortunately going to defeat me.
Oh my god, how are you gonna revive me if you're defeated? Well, our plan took a turn.
Jim,
Oh.
what are you sending? It's showing me there's a URL there, and I don't know what it is.
So before the second attack, I think I'm going to use my hero token and hopefully
And heal
find
yourself.
a different potion. So I'm going to discard this because I need a heal of 3.
Oh.
Now, a heal of
Oh.
1, unfortunately, is not enough.
It's not gonna cut it, huh?
It's another heal of 1. That's the gambler's fallacy. I'm going to hope that I can pull the 2 in.
Do you still get to activate it? Oh, did you do it? Oh my god, he's got the super potion.
Nice.
It's like the one we needed.
Oh, I managed to pull it off. I will discard this super potion to fully heal myself.
Yes.
And then I can take his attack of 2 that was coming my way.
Nice. And then you can still
Perfect.
revive me.
That was
Yeah.
just what we needed. So now I get to resolve my 4, which is revive a KO'd hero. So I get to remove 2 wounds from a KO'd hero.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So like just 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
Still
half health,
hurt.
but
That's better.
hopefully,
Yeah.
I'm conscious.
I mean, we only have to do another 5 damage.
yeah, we're getting so close.
Yeah.
all right.
All
let's
right.
do it.
What the?
I rolled a 1. So I'm not any help.
There we go. There's my 4.
There you go.
Means I can't lock this die in though.
Okay.
Oh, that means it's
If people are going late, as the alchemist, I can add poison to any hero attack that goes after my attack. Do we want to do that? And then that would increase the damage without adding an additional.
We still have Silverfang too.
So I'd be
Yeah.
doing 2 damage.
Yeah,
What can you do? Will you do?
doing 3,
I'm gonna do 3 damage,
which will be
but
boosted
then
by
I'll
the
be hit.
poison for both of your things. So I think that should be enough.
Okay.
If one of us is going to get hit, we can use the silver flute for Silverfang. All right, so he's going to get 2 attacks. Here we go. 1 and a 4. So the Dark Mariner is going to get the drop on us, and we'll resolve their attacks first. They're both coming after one of us. Now, we could use our silver flute
Okay, yeah.
before the attack in order to attach Silverfang to this enemy.
Okay.
I think now would be a good time to do it.
So we discard this
Yep.
item, and then he's attached
Perfect.
to her there.
Yeah, so now, when the enemy would try to hit one of us, he's instead going to put the damage on Silverfang, who will protect us.
Right.
So this will place 2. Silverfang has 3 hit points.
Okay. And he takes a hit of 2, so
Yep.
he's still there.
We could do our 4s first now. So I'm going to do my 4. It's going to add poison to all remaining hero attacks.
Oh, okay. So if we add we all gonna add poison?
Yeah, so
and if we add poison to
I
someone
drip
who's
some of
already
my magic
poisoned,
alchemy potion on your arrow and your sword.
Nice.
And so now when you attack, you also bet to poison that enemy.
I see what it, sorry, I'm just having a conversation with Jim. On my screen, the little image that he sent
oh, came
shows up
as
as a big giant URL because I'm doing this
on my
through
screen
the
it's
guest
a hand.
app,
So yeah, that's
not
funny.
through my
Nice.
computer because I'm over there. We're in Mel's boardroom.
Loosely.
It's a big room.
This
Loosely.
is my
Yeah, it
own
is.
mat.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why this doesn't show me the graphic when I'm in the app,
Nice.
the guest app.
Yeah.
That explains it. It's like looked over and like, oh, okay. Nope,
it-
we're good.
All good.
Jim has not been hacked or sending us viruses or something. All right,
Attack on,
All right.
on every end.
So you can do your 4 now.
excellent. I will hit him for 2.
Perfect. And your snipe will also poison that enemy.
Excellent, and he does not retaliate.
Does not retaliate because you're far enough away to avoid it. So the 4 is going to go next. So he's going to deal 2 Silverfang. Unfortunately, that is going to injure Silverfang.
Yes.
So he won't be able to participate anymore. But he did his job.
That's right. Thank you, Silverfang.
Thank you so much, Silverfang. Now you can do yours.
I'm doing a body slam, so I'm
Perfect.
gonna hit him by 3. Then
Right
I
on.
get a hit back.
If the enemy wasn't defeated,
So was the enemy defeated?
it was defeated.
Look at that. Okay, so I'm not hit back.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I look over at her computer, Jim, I can see it in her comment section.
That's funny.
So yeah, it's just a matter of the app being stupid.
Yeah.
All right. So when we defeat the Dark Narrative, we
We
get
get
6
6?
cards back.
Nice.
Which is good because we were running low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we take the top 6.
Yep.
Just flip those over. Goes
It goes on
directly
the
to the
bottom.
bottom. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
All right. So that would be the end of the quest. So we look at end of quest conditions.
Now we never did this,
didn't. So we didn't actually get to protect the crew,
which is too
won't
bad because we
give
would
us.
have got an item each,
Yeah.
right?
We would have gotten the Fate Compass, which would let
Oh.
us focus attack some of the damage that would hit multiple targets.
Which would have been nice.
Yes,
yeah.
but it would have also added the Pirates attack card into the attack deck, so we
Oh.
don't have to at least worry about that.
But that's okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you steal treasure from the Pirates, they may show up later to come back and reclaim it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to move on to the last town phase before the final round.
Yes.
So once again, we're going to get our spent hero tokens
And this guy
back.
is gone too.
Yeah, he's going to hang off to the side, yeah.
Perfect.
And each of us, once again, can choose if we want to rest to fully heal. But we'll lose 1 card off the deck for each hero that needs to rest.
Right. Well, I'm hit by 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm
So I don't
2
know
out of
if it's-
4.
I'm 1 out of 4.
So it's 1 card per hero.
Right. But then we're fully healed.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you
I
guys
think I should. I think you should as well.
I can probably get away with that.
I think
yeah.
I can keep you alive.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
that's
I
2
will
cards.
heal as well. Perfect.
That's fine. And then we get to, once again, level up our characters. So, same idea.
Yeah, my camera's flickering, and I've noticed that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's going to be what it is here. We can, like, tape this on here, see if that's...
Go for it, please do.
All right. We'll see if we can fix that for the next video, but... Yeah. Okay.
All right, so once again, you're going to flip your hero card over, and you're
Right.
given another choice to
And
further
then we
specialize
like
your character.
further
Yeah.
evolve.
Yeah.
I do like that a lot. Okay. Oh, and I gain health. That's nice.
Yes, on the back bonus, you're also going to get a +1 hit point to also supplement and increase your health.
Now we got like our level 3. We're not at the boss monster yet, right?
This last round, we'll fight a wave of monsters, and then we'll have to deal with the boss immediately afterwards.
Immediately after.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is it. This is the big battle here.
I'm going for attack.
Okay, and so you have a choice between Samurai and a Dark Knight.
Okay, let's see.
Awesome. Here's the Samurai, has some big swings, and the Dark Knight is sort of a one-person team. They have a little bit of everything, but they pull health away from enemies.
I like how Dark Knight also has more health,
Yep.
because I accumulate those somehow.
So you do have another choice when leveling up your character. I didn't mention it earlier, but if you wanted, you could stay the same class that you were playing
Yeah.
and just add one of the abilities of the new classes behind your current class.
Oh.
So that will also give you the supplementary health as well as an additional die. So it gives you a lot of ways to be, I really want to make a character that is sort of my own.
There's a lot of options too that
Yep.
we can consider for sure. These require big numbers. But so you're saying I could maintain as a knight and just add one of these?
Yep.
So you're gonna like do that. Is that what we're, if I wanted that ability, I would do that.
It would be the back of one of the level 3s.
Oh,
So you would tuck one of those
I see what you're
abilities
saying. Yeah,
underneath
yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
oh heck yes.
Oh, this one is. Yeah, I'll take this one and I will remain a knight.
Great.
I'll remain an archer and grab the dragoon's vault.
I'm going to be a master of arcane magic now. I'm definitely keeping my poison tip, so if you do have things that spread damage,
Right?
let's I can definitely help you with that and add poison to everything that you hit.
So I should have, if I'm reading this right, I've
Yep.
got these three.
You have 4 dice,
so I got
2
four
green
dice.
and 2 red.
Excellent.
I have 2 green and 1 blue.
I'm getting a new red, so 2 and 2.
Right on. Okay.
And I have a health of 6 now.
Oh, I did miss something on that level 2. I believe it said when this enemy is defeated, we each draw 1 spoils card from the monster deck. I missed that, so we each get 1 of these cards as well. Just to give us stuff to buy. All right.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we'll pool these together just off to the side. We can spend
Perfect.
Let's
these.
give them all to Mel.
Add it to my pile.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a stamina potion, a remedy potion, and the music box.
So the stamina potion allows you to discard to recover up to 3 used fists.
Yeah, getting our hero tokens back would be really useful.
That would be really
It's not
useful for
bad.
me because I've got 2 of them, but I can spend them to get a second attack. Or
Yeah.
assign a
Oh,
second
useful.
attack die.
I got that as well,
Okay.
and I can become the target of an enemy if I'm not. But I've got the 2. This is reset now. Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
The other one, the remedy potion, is you can discard to heal by 1 and remove the swirly
Yep.
from a hero. Oh, a stun. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the music box is discard to play the top song card from the song deck.
Perfect.
I
I'm
think
just
he's
grabbing the song
getting,
deck
yeah.
right now. I completely forgot that. There's the song deck.
We're gonna sing some songs.
Yeah, so how good are you at singing?
Oh, I'm amazing. I karaoke.
Yeah, so those songs are just a random ongoing positive boon that we'll get.
Okay.
So, and that would, because this is the last quest, it'll last for the rest of the game. So
Okay.
I think music box could be really useful actually right
Really?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2. Because at this point, we're not getting any other more purchases.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So might as well spend all we can.
I definitely
Right.
want that stamina potion.
Yeah.
So which is 3,
3.
and then the music box for 2,
That would be perfect.
and then that
yeah,
would
that's
be
everything
okay.
we
Perfect.
have.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we can leave our remedy potion behind. I still have good healing, so
Yeah.
we should be
So
fine
this
for that.
goes over here. I don't know. We'll just put it there. All right.
And then we're ready to go on to the
We're
last
ready.
round. Look how far we've come.
Wow.
Would you like to read
Right.
out?
In the whirlpool, the coastal towns are under attack. Tidal waves crashes from a swirling whirlpool. Shuffle in the Leventhus attack card into the deck. Add the effects below to the battle. Instead of acting, a hero may lock an assigned die onto each slot to prevent these effects. So you can defend the lighthouse. Each hero must suffer 1 wound at the end of each round, and it takes a dice of 3 or more. Or you could sail into the storm. Each hero loses 1 of their face-down class card When all enemies are defeated and it takes 4 or more. That sounds bad. But here's...
Yeah, so until we put a die on there, those things are going to happen.
And
Oh,
we
so
have to
that is
put-
happening until
Yeah.
We have to put a
coverage.
blue die on it.
Yeah.
I'm out. That's on you
We
guys.
have one blue die.
That's on you.
It's only me.
So we could have gone into this not have any blue dice.
Correct, yeah.
And it's just, this is happening.
And now we're
You just
screwed.
have to deal with it. No one
Right.
has the knowledge, abilities that a mage or a priest would have.
And Jessica says, yay, music box.
Yay, music box!
Okay.
It wasn't your backstory that you got stuck into a whirlpool and now we're going into another whirlpool? The sailor is now going back in?
Yeah. Yeah.
so now-
I'm going to face my past.
Here we go.
And the rest of us have to as well.
That's right. Come along.
So we're going to reveal 3 monsters from the level 3 monster deck. Now these guys
Right, they're getting
aren't
bigger.
quite as cute as they used to be.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. We
Oh,
can do
that's a
this.
really rough draw. An enemy that poisons everything, and an enemy that increases the damage it does if you're poisoned.
Oh, good.
That's very unfortunate. We should definitely take out one of these 2 right away,
Right
Yes.
away.
if possible.
Yep.
I'm not really good at focus damage. I have a lot of spread damage, so hopefully
Okay.
we can work together to make this happen.
Let's see what we can do.
All right, well, I'm going to use my Emerald Eye to gain another green die.
That's
Good
a
plan.
good idea.
Let's roll.
What the?
Did not go
You
as
have
planned.
our prison pendant.
Yes, and I will be using it because all of my reds were
This-
ones.
This
Oh
could be one of the
my.
best items in the game.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna assign 2 dice, maybe.
Yeah.
And I will do this one, and I will do this one. Because I'm just gonna try to
So
defeat
2 big attacks.
2 big attacks.
Do you have a spread attack, volley potentially, or a...
Is
I have,
any of
I
these
have 1 to
undead?
2 targets. I have not been focusing on my
None
volley.
of these are undead, unfortunately. They're stunning,
Unfortunately,
melee,
yeah.
poison, and flying.
So if 1 damage to 2 guys is more useful than something potentially bigger.
I think the vault is really helpful.
So I could, if
I
I,
would
spend,
try to get the vault.
I'll spend. Yeah, so I'll spend that. I only get to re-roll 1 die, so 2.
It's
So
enough.
I can do the vault.
Yeah.
I can also
Jessica
assign a second
says,
one,
what the
and so I
mind blown.
can do the volley and the vault.
Well, since we're going all out, I'm going to add poison to
Hey.
all these attacks and also hit
Oh, good.
a
You're gonna
bunch of
attack,
enemies.
poison us, we'll poison you back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's make it rain. That's what the arcane does. I
This
have
is our last round of this.
a lot of weather control stuff. So
Nice.
let's reveal 1 card for each of these monsters.
It is.
Oh, right.
So we got 6,
6.
6, 4.
So we
That
have a
was last
chance
4.
to attack first
Right.
on most of them.
Okay. So our 1 is going to go first.
All right, so I can do 1 damage to 2 different targets.
Right.
Do we have a preference?
They're so strong.
You
right
avoid
now,
retaliate
I
right
do
now.
I do. So
That
I
would
should
be
do-
hit the 2 things that
Okay,
would retaliate.
let's do that.
So you fire a
Nice.
couple arrows. Stay far away. All right, I will do my
Perfect.
2 now. So now any
Yeah.
future attacks after this one are now
Is
going to get poisoned.
poison.
It's unfortunate that your volley went first, but
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's still fine. All right, so now you can do your vault.
All right, so deal damage equal to half of their remaining hit points.
Yeah, it
They're
is
all at
rounded
7.
down. Yeah,
So that's 3 damage.
3 damage.
Again,
Oh,
who do we
wow.
want to assign that to?
I think.
Because we
I
want to
think
try to
the
get one of
basilisk,
the.
Yeah.
He does retaliate for 1, and it
But then
will
we have
poison
the combo
it.
of poisoning too, right?
Yeah.
But these guys are
Okay.
going after heroes with a 6 die
True.
aside. Currently, none of us have 6s.
That's right. So
So-
we get to do what we got to do.
We can actually do good to hopefully take
Perfect.
them out.
So that's your
Okay.
number 4.
It does retaliate against you because your vault is an up close and personal one.
Does that? I can.
That's a dodge. So that means if anything were to target you for
oh,
the
okay.
attack,
So I still get hit.
unfortunately it doesn't stop against the.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna do my 4.
Yeah.
Blizzard. So I do 2 damage and stun to 2 different targets. And it also will gain poison from my poison.
Right,
set.
because we're doing that now.
I've added poison to my magical blizzard. So let's do stun this guy, stun this 2 damage, and stun this guy, 2 damage, and stun this guy, and then they're
all
also
poisoned.
poisoned.
Nice. So now the basilisk is going to go.
Correct.
Okay.
So he's going to deal 1 damage and stun, and he's going to do that to 3 targets.
To 2.
To 2 targets, sorry.
Yeah.
And he's going to look for a die that's 4 or higher for it. So
I'm
that would
safe.
be the 2 of us are going to get hits.
But does that mean I'm stunned? Does that mean I don't get to do my attacks?
No, so what stunning does is it means
Okay.
that you're going to go last.
Which I'm going last anyways.
But next round also.
Oh, maybe I'll roll 6 and go last anyways.
Until we can heal you, you're going to be going
Okay.
after everyone.
Perfect.
So we take 1 and a stun.
Okay. I'm stunned, and I am hurt. Okay.
So that's the 4. So now, the 6s are going to go because we're both stunned.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's kind of well.
So this guy's going to do 2 damage and poison, or 5 if the target was poisoned. And he's only going to hit someone who has a 6. In this case, none of us have a 6 die sign, so this attack is going to miss. Same with this one.
There
So
we
this
go.
worked out okay.
It worked out good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we can go. I've already resolved both my attacks.
Perfect. So
you can
now I
resolve
get to
yours.
go. So the first one, my body slam, is I attack by 3, then
Yep.
I suffer 1 unless target was defeated.
Right.
That's not going to happen. They're very strong.
You will. So, because you also have poison on your attack now, right?
They're
So
already poisoned.
it would deal additional damage if they're poisoned.
So I'm going to hit by
For 4.
Okay.
And that is enough to knock out this guy for sure.
Then let's do that.
Nice.
Sounds
Perfect.
great. So then we're going to knock this guy out.
Perfect. Since
So
he's
then
defeated,
he doesn't take any hit from me.
Correct.
And he just defeated, and I get to add him to my wall.
and we get 3 cards back.
That's right.
2, 3. Just go to the bottom of the deck.
Perfect.
I didn't bring my,
And that was
all
this
of my
one.
cables
Yep.
'cause
Okay, the next one is my Banish Blade, and I get
Right
to
on.
hit by 3 and 2 if it was undead.
Right.
But it is not an undead.
I've got a little
Can spend your token to make something
over
undead.
at my table.
At the
Wow.
bottom of
Go
your
ahead and
hero
rifle
card.
through that.
Oh no, sorry. It's
No,
that would be
yeah.
if you were the Dark Knight. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I didn't take that ability, yeah.
But that's still
So,
3.
But
True.
that's the only
Right.
place I would
so
have
we
one
can
of my
hit by
guys.
3.
Yep.
Do we want to concentrate on trying to get rid of the 1 first?
Maybe this guy.
That's what I'm
there.
thinking, yeah. So let's add 3 here.
Okay. So 3, and you also poison. Since he's already poisoned, it's going to do an extra point of damage.
So he takes a 4, yeah. Nice.
Do you have a spare HDMI cable in amongst all of this stuff?
HDMI?
Yeah.
Not super long.
Fallcon needs one.
Oh, okay.
I'll let her know that you have it. If you want to pull that
Perfect,
out.
yeah, I'll pull it out.
At the end of the round, each of these monsters is going to get 1 poison damage, which is
Nice.
enough to bring this to 8 and knock out our Malatosis friend, our poisoning fool. So since you offered the last bit of poison damage,
Presentation, but didn't think to bring
Oh,
it to the table.
no. Yeah.
and then we get 3 cards back into the attack deck.
It's somewhere in here.
Also, since we have
Unless I
not
put it
defended the
somewhere
lighthouse yet, we're going to suffer this one. So each hero suffers 1 wound at the end of each round. So we all take 1 damage.
Okay, if you guys want to play for me while I look for that cable,
Sure.
'cause I
No
have it.
problem. I'm just going to give you that point of damage that you were to take, and now we're back to rolling. So everyone
Excellent.
rolls their dice. So we have 1 enemy remaining with 4 hit points and a poison. So really, we only need to do 3 damage. I think now's the time to lock in this bottom blue die that was
Yep.
required, so that we don't lose any of our abilities. All right.
She can re-roll that. Yeah. All right, so I can do straight up just do two damage.
That would be almost
And
enough.
I
Yeah.
can do that to re-roll one of these. What the heck?
Yeah.
Volley is useless, except it can't That one has.
No, it does not have retaliate. We
So-
killed all the things luckily that were
And he
retaliating.
has 4 left.
Yeah, 4 remaining.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my vault in.
So you'll
That
spend
would
your hero
do
token
2 if
Okay.
it happens.
Right.
If I were to discard this and recover those,
Yep.
could I then do a third?
It
It's
says
only
assign a second.
Second. It is
Specifically, most
not
of
another
2.
a second.
Yeah.
Not relevant.
Yeah. Now, putting 2 attacks down does let you get a lot of stuff out there, but it also gives you 2 numbers that could be coming directly at you.
Right, exactly.
Or you have 2 threat level numbers that enemies can target.
Well, maybe I'll go check back and see if they ended up finding one. I'll keep looking here.
Do people in the audiences online have questions? or
Any
anything?
questions out there while
We're at a moment looking for
We've got
cables.
convention-y things
Yeah.
happening. Ask the content creators if they have extra, cabling for media stuff. Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
Well, and I do. I just
But
don't
we
know
do.
where
We
it's
just
at.
don't know where. You can
Where did it go?
re-roll your thing because I rolled crap. You can use that or you can re-roll.
They unfortunately let you roll.
Yeah. Why did I roll? We know I can't roll.
It was.
It's about
better.
the same. Yeah.
So what should we use on hers?
I think
I'll just
we
remove
can't
myself
get the
from
body
this
slam.
while I'm-
There. Don't worry. I've turned the sound on mine. So if you leave yourself out, we're now talking into my thing. Can you hear us now, Jim? And Jessica, can you guys hear us now? We figured out why that happened, but
Whoops.
you should, in theory, now be able to hear us.
Okay, sorry to interrupt your. No, that's what
We'll wait for confirmation that you guys can hear us. Yes? No? Yes. Okay, good.
Great.
Yes. Mallory removed herself from the stage, but we are all using her microphone.
Did you need me to explain the solo?
Sure, go through again.
Okay.
We're going to go through how this works for solo play now.
Perfect. So whenever you play, you have to control at least 2 heroes in the battle, but you can have between 2 and 4 heroes divided amongst players as you see fit. And then if you're playing solo, you'll be controlling 2 different heroes and just rolling 2 different pools of dice. Now, all the scenarios scale really well based on the number of players because you always reveal monsters equal to the number of players that are out there. With fewer players, you definitely have a smaller and health pool to deal with. So a lot of the challenge is really managing the damage. But you have more time in order to deal with that because you're not revealing as many cards.
Right.
Whereas with more players, you're dealing with a lot of damage, but you're going through that time gap so much quicker, and you're really put under the gun a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent. So,
yeah.
Melanie, what do we want to do at this point? Do we want to
How
just?
are you feeling? Are you up for time?
Do we want? I don't know what your schedule is. There's stuff on the box.
And I'm here to ask.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now that we've defeated our last enemy, we were just immediately going to go into that last battle here. I will give a preview for. We're up to going up to fight up against the Lamentus, which was causing the swirling whirlpools, and he was going to come in with a bunch of different
Right.
armies that would attack us.
All right.
And then once we defeated this enemy, then that
Then
would
that was
be
the end of the game.
uh,
So basically four rounds.
yeah,
of-
in about an hour,
Yeah.
depending on the number of players, and each scenario has their own little challenge. And they can be done as one-off scenarios, or you can play it as a campaign, where you continue off into the next round with a fresh new scenario, but you would have a new group of heroes that
Right.
Now, what would carry over is all the relics and the attack cards that got added based on choices.
Okay.
Yes, so
Which is
had
kinda
we
cool.
stolen that item from the pirates, those pirates could come back and cause more ruckus in the next game.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And thank you, Mel, for helping.
Jump back in real quick.
There we go.
So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna lend them my
Yeah.
HDMI cable.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it into this for a little
Yeah.
bit until. But yeah, this is such a fun. I love the leveling up. I love the attack, the assigning, like all of that stuff. It's a game I've played many times. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's so cool that you can play a different scenario every time.
Yeah.
With different heroes, like with each different class and ability, it makes over 720 combinations of characters and abilities that you can go through as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Wonderful. So thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry for not going after the big boss battle.
Sorry.
Just assume we would have won.
we're doing all right. We were about to get a lot of stuff handed back to us, but I believe we would have
We
prevailed.
still had a
Yeah.
music box, so
Yeah, we haven't even
You know.
touched that.
sounds
I
good.
fixed the echo. Of course, now we're going to end. So, you know.
Yeah, because I have both
Yeah.
my trombone. Okay, yeah. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Good gaming and goodbye.